let's make them fall madly in love with you within days. So we are talking about this now. Let's get into it, guys. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Simply Create with Al. I am Al and I'm here making manifesting easier for you, sharing all my tips and advice so that you can use them to create the life you have always dreamed of. And if you're in need of coaching, go to my description box, all information's there. We also have a VIP group and it's really fun over there, so if you want to check it out, go ahead. But right now, let's get into today's topic. So guys, today we are talking about how to make someone fall madly in love with you within days. And this is really possible, and it only depends on you, on your work ethic, on you working on yourself. Because as Neville said, and I have to read this because it's really important, the time it takes your assumption to become fact, your desire to be fulfilled, is directly proportionate to the naturalness of your feeling of already being what you want to be, of already having what you desire. So it depends on you trusting, believing, having faith, 100% being on board with this idea that your specific person already loves you, that they care about you, that they want to be with you. And guys, sometimes when we talk about this, it sounds like we are changing them, we are manipulating things, but no, the whole work that you are doing is changing you, the way you are seeing yourself, the way you are seeing them, and the relationship between you both. And because everyone is a reflection, then they have to change, they have to conform to that new version of you who is not saying the same story that you were, the story of a broken heart, of hurt, of disrespect, of being unfaithful, whatever your story is, okay? But when you decide, when you're set in your mind, I'm from now on going to create a story where my specific person loves me madly, would do anything for me, would move mountains to be with me. They only want me. And you start believing this and trusting that even though the 3D is not showing that story yet, but this is going to happen, then that's when things start, you know, kind of gaining momentum and erupting into your manifestation, showing up in your face, and you're like, oh my God, I have really created that. So if you want to create that experience within days, within weeks, what you have to do is basically work on putting your ego aside, stop telling the story of what happened and didn't suit you. Okay, work through your emotions, work through your feelings that you have that are still popping up and saying that you were sad or that you have been hurt and so on. And then focus on accepting that new reality. As Neville said, allow it to become natural to you. Work on the naturalness of the feeling of really being loved by your specific person, having that attention from your specific person, and accepting that that reality is accessible to you. It is accessible to you right now. When you shift your thinking, when you shift your perspective, when you understand, I have created what happened in the past, and I don't want to keep doing that again and again and again, but I want to finally experience a new story with my specific person, and I really want to be with them, then it's clear. The way to get there is working on yourself and working on changing that story, letting it go, letting the image that you have of your specific person go, and just focusing on the new version, because that new version already exists and wants to come in. It really wants. And the way to get to that naturalness of the feeling of being loved by them is totally immersing yourself in that reality. So daydream about them, visualize about them, affirming about them, script about them, everything about them showing up the way that you want, giving you that love that you want to receive, being madly crazily, deeply in love with you. And everything that you are saying within you, even if you're having like inner dialogues, it should be reflecting that love that you want to have from them. So you are immersing yourself in that reality where you are surrounded by their love. It's always there. And when you start feeling comfortable in that reality, when it really feels like this is your life, then you know it's happening. But sometimes we do see things in the 3D that we don't want to deal with. Sometimes we notice the contrast. So whenever those things happen, even if they are telling you, no, we are not a good match, we are not getting back together, I don't love you, I love someone else, or if you see them with someone else, you have to be able to be so stable. That stability you are going to get through working on your self-concept, okay? But you have to be so stable that you're like, doesn't mean anything. This is my past assumptions, because the 3D is a sum of my past assumptions. So I have told so many times that story. It's still there, but it's going to conform, because in my inner world, my specific person is loving, is caring, is respectful. They want to be there for me. They love me crazily, madly, and they only want me. And this is what I want to project on the 3D. So I don't have to react to this. I can just allow it to move on without any resistance. The 3D is going to conform to my inner world, to the story that I am saying. And if you react, don't be too hard on yourself. We are human beings, okay? It happens. It really does. So just tell yourself, okay, I am reacting. It's time to stop this, because I don't want to keep creating those things in my life. And I have to go back to my self-concept. I have to go back to self-love, because there is something within me that needs my care right now, okay, that I need to be there for. So just go back to self-concept, to becoming stable again, and then keep telling the story that you are saying, that you want to see playing out in the 3D. We have to persist in that story until it becomes natural for us, that this is our reality, this is our life, and that it feels like it's a done deal. You know, I don't have to worry about this. My reality is about to show up. So yeah, guys, persist in your assumptions, persist in your new story, persist on your new self-concept, and cultivate that feeling of naturalness, of having your desire, of accepting that this is your reality right now. Persisting this, because this is what's going to get you to actually experience the reality that you want. And you deserve this. You deserve this so much. So that's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, just give me a like, subscribe to my channel. We are going to talk soon. Bye, guys.